here we go. Let's try another video. Are you battling addictions? Are you suffering, being tied down and chained to different things in your life, different drugs, different things you're drinking, internet gaming, and other bad things on the internet? Do you know a short time ago, I was battling upwards of 13 addictions. Yes, 13, all at the same time. A couple nights ago, I was meditating with Jesus, and I decided to count how many addictions I was battling against a couple years ago, and I came up with 13. Now, there could be more. There could have been 14, 15, or 16. It's hard to remember everything. That's how many there were. But I came up with 13. Can you imagine battling 13 addictions all at the same time? And the Lord was speaking to me years ago, and he told me over and over again, Garrett, the more you humble yourself, the more I'm going to take away your addictions. Now, back then, I was doing so badly, I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to practice humbling myself. Some nights I didn't care. Some nights I was just too angry at life, angry at the world, angry at God, that he would order these things to happen in my life. But you know what? Grace came, grace from God, and I started practicing humbling myself. Now it's been a couple years, and we're years later. As of now, I'm down to approximately 3 or 4 or 5 of the addictions. Yes, the other 6, 7, or 8 are gone, or temporarily gone, or somewhat gone. How? By following the plan that Jesus outlined for me, to practice humbling yourself day and night. This is the plan he gave for me. This is the plan he's giving for most of you to overcome the addictions. I've put this in multiple videos. I've told multiple people on the phone and on the internet. The way to overcoming these addictions is to humble yourself before God, before his Christ, before your Christian brothers and sisters, before your family members, and if you're married, you have to humble yourself before your husband and wife. This is the way to overcome the addictions. But why? Why? Because the number one reason why we're battling addictions, this is the number one reason most of the time, not all the time. This is not a formula you can teach to others. But most of the time, we're battling addictions because of our pride, because of our ego, because of our self-righteousness. So, if you're battling addictions like I do, the key is to spend one-on-one time with Jesus every day, every night, the best you can, and to keep working on humbling yourself. Yes, this takes grace. We cannot humble ourselves without God's grace. But as God gives you grace, practice humbling yourself. And I promise you that for most of you, for almost all of you, the addictions are going to get weaker and weaker and weaker as time goes by, as you're practicing humbling yourself, and hopefully, with the grace of God, eventually go away. Try it, find out it works, and find out just how powerful it is to humble yourself and to let the pride go.